tech. Only difference now is I didn't understand the language.
Vá pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo.
Vamos zurück bei Max Payne 3.
Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron.
PS3, ja.
Here's the thing.
Ah!
I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Da schießen wir ab, der Typ.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. In that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Mal rein. Damit das uns Waffenteil zum Sammeln passt.
I guess sobriety is relative.
Durchgesäckelt. Sie ist schon tot. Jetzt kommt doch das Paramilitär.
I knew this was all my fault, and there was only one way I dealt with guilt.
Ich nehme die Pistole gar nicht mehr ab.
The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day.
Deckig so geht nicht. So, ich nehme doch mal Gold. Ah, nein. Genau drin. Ich habe zuerst Pistole wählen.
The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Überhaupt noch soll schießen im Moment. Jetzt schießt die Polizei auf mich, solange ich nichts mache. Scheiße. Ich will Muni sammeln oder so. Verdergen. Jetzt für die Polizei ist da noch hinter mir.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Der Staat hängt da noch irgendwie drin. So. Machen wir weiter. So leuchtig aus. Ist nicht.
I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Schießt auf mich auch. Die ballern alles ab und so. Jetzt muss ich die auch. Schuss vor allem. Hören wir noch, sehen wir noch. Dass man wirklich Kopf schießt, hast du keine Chance. Waffensammlung. Aber die ist geil. Geht vor allem durch die Westen durch. Oh. Nein! Stecken den Hure ein, wenn du mir den Kopf brichst. Ich glaube, ich habe das Medi verloren, oder? Schießt also nur noch auf die Polizei von jetzt an. Hier. Interessant. Huh?
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party?
Die sind da unter False Flag unterwegs gewesen, als paramilitärische Gruppe.
Getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Bist du da eingesperrt? Ist das so Favela-Knast? Ist besser, gut. Nur, dass wir uns klar sind.
If I filled my body with enough poison, maybe I'd forget I added another dead girl to my rap sheet.
Schmerzmittelmissbrauch, was würde schon passieren? Nein, hat die nicht. Tschüss. Entschuldigung, für die Teller runterzuschiessen.
This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
Der für das Gewehr ist nicht mehr, oder? Glitschte Türen. Breiter Kopf. Natürlich nicht. Hilfe, den Kopf nicht getroffen. Jetzt ist gut. Dann trifft mich noch einer. Der andere hat, ich soll Fernsehen schauen, habe ich vergessen. Dann nur Fernsehen schauen. Ist das der Heli gewesen? Wo schießt der? Sehen wir nicht. Ah! Abi. Schädel. Die hat als Leuchten nochmal komisch.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Schöne sanitäre Anlagen. Deutschland in 20 Jahren.
Alguma coisa, seu filho da puta!
Onde tá o seu chefe, seu filho da puta? Cadê o Serrano?
Não, mano, eu não sei nada, porra. Mentira!
warum dreht er sich jetzt so doof? Ist jetzt so... Die Steuerung, du willst eigentlich schiessen und er kehrt sich auf das Mal gegen die Wand über, dass er nicht mehr schiessen kann. Er wird zwar getroffen, aber er sieht den Gegner nicht. Das hat jetzt gerade viel gekostet.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Pistole. Jetzt kann ich Waffenteile mehr finden, ist komisch.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Hare Krishnas. Endlich haben wir etwas gefunden. Oh, ich habe zwei.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route.
Das kann da schon schief gehen.
These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Não posso esperar pra sair daqui. Merda. Nunca prende a lição. Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
Nein, da wird nichts mehr. Das darf ich nicht, der steht hinter dem Ding. Shit. Du musst einen ganz bestimmten abschießen. Ich habe selbst schon gemeint, ich kann die auf der Straße noch.
Espero o quê?
Oh! Oh, genau. Hey! Jetzt hier klebt noch, dann habe ich nur den Helm abgeschafft. Ja. Geschoss. Es ist echt... Ui. Ich kann da nicht rein. Er hat schnell die Tür abgeschlossen, bevor er abgeschossen wurde. Zuerst bevor ich schaue, wer angreift. Wieder ein Medi weg. Leer. Die Starke muss ein bisschen sparen, falls es einen Bossfight gibt. Ich hatte schon mal einen, der die mega gut mit einer mega guten Rüstung darf es mal sein. Also ein. Das war eine Art Bossfight.
The alley was a dead end in more ways than one. I needed to find a way out of there. It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea. I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier.
Wir schauen zuerst noch den Lager.
I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcelo! Jesus. Damn. Filho da puta! Você tá fudido, gringo!
You bastard.
puta!
Ich musste Dreieck drücken. Sorry. Ich habe den voll auf rechts 2 gedrückt. Ich muss... Rechts 2, ja.
Giovanni! It's gonna be okay. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. Come on.
Das ist schlimm.
Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh! Quem fez isso? Foi americano. Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Você morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.